Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for two more tricky totems maps, and I know it will be two because I already recorded this, and I thought I hit record. I must have hit it too many times because I had a 5-second clip, which means, yeah, I accidentally only recorded 5 seconds of playing these two. Now, that being said, I did figure out number 5. Number 6, I did not know the answer to. Now, I lucked out, and I'll show you exactly what I did and how I lucked out, so I'm not going to play any differently than how I did it when I did it. But yes, I definitely lucked out, and yeah, we're going to see how it goes. This one, I definitely did know the answer to, so there is at least no real problem there. Fast, rescue that crate. We've only got like a single minute. We can think calmly after we get it away from the creeper. That's right, so we have a box. Well, let's take a look at the map. Not too much going on here. We have our box of 99 blue light, which I didn't know is if it can take it all, it will take it all. So that is something I did not know. So that is the one thing I did learn here is that you can take an entire box in one push or one pull. So super cool. But we have 99 blue light. We need 100. That's right, we need 100 anti-creeper. So this is going off because you know what? We clearly have some problems. We have our emitter over here, which is producing quite a lot, and we have some split breeder over here. And that's basically the map, right? So that's all we have and all we know about. And again, really, this is more of a do you know scenario. And the answer is we do know. And the answer to this, which I sussed out, was our goal is to take this, fill a sprayer, get a sprayer over here, and then collect this as ore. So we can generate more blueite than we need with this method. Now, clearly, this is going to be slightly problematic for us, right? We do need to get everything, and we need to get a factory. So we need to, make sure our little pathway is built. This can connect, which we've established, and we're going to toss down a factory on this side. Now, our factory is connected, which is grand. It is great. Let's even connect this up just a little bit, because we're going to want some power too, obviously. And where do we start is the question. If we start here, it's not a bad place to start, because it will start working on both sides. Now, that being said, this takes 25, so if we do a little math, right, 25, we'll even count this in, right, so 30, 40, and let's say that's 50. Now, this right here is 10, 20, 30. So, you know what, we actually kind of want to be down here, most likely. I think down here is pretty good, and you know what, I'm going to turn this off to start, and we're just going to do these two, and then turn this on, and then I think that's a pretty good place. So, let's get this going. Bazinga, bazanga, moving along. We have everything built. We can turn this on, and yeah, we should be pretty good. Again, I mean, our energy isn't perfect, of course, but our goal is to sort of have the energy reach both sides at the same time. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are definitely going to be done on this side first, the far side, but that's fine. That is fine. We will start to get our factory pumping, which is our goal right here. We have our generation. It's going pretty good. All we need is to get this factory up online and have, all the good goods happening. Now, we are in a tiny deficit, not too big. I am doing a little bit of a pause action because, you know what, we're going to want some more energy, of course. Always want more energy. Our factory is actually up and running. And oddly enough, it's the travel time. The travel time actually made the difference. And there we go. There is our 99 blue. Look at that. And a little message came up here. All right. Now that the used-to-be blueite is a bit further away from the creeper, maybe we can consider putting the now anti-creeper into a sprayer and moving it into a spot far, far away from the creeper. It seems like we're just one anti-creeper short to actually activate the totem. It's better to have a bit of anti-creeper than to have nothing at all. Very, very true. Now, what is better than all of that? Well, energy. That is right, we want energy. We want as much frickin' energy as we can handle because you know what? We need it, right? We are at a point, I should say, where we just need energy. Why do we need energy? Because we're about to fight that frickin' emitter. I say fight, I mean it's, is it a fight? I think it's kind of a fight. Now, luckily for us, we don't care about a deficit at this point. So I'm going to overbuild. I do think Creeper World 4 does do a fairly good job of distributing energy when in a low power setting. We can activate like 5 of these. They're going to start to come out pretty quick. They're going to generate us more and more energy, and we're going to try and land some friendos over here. That's right, we are going to try and build some towers, but of course we want more energy to do that. And once these kind of build up, I think, yeah, we have 6th generation, which is beautiful. We're going to toss down 2 cannons. Behind the towers, why not? Toss down 2, and then we're going to get back. We are going to finish off our little energy set. You probably don't need to be this, you know, perfect with energy. You know, we don't need it all, but you know what? It's a map. It's tricky. I kind of want to do it in a pretty good time. I think I did an okay time in my first go, but you know what? If I can do better, you know, the energy will help us do better, of course. Oddly enough, I am holding control just for straight lines, and I am failing pretty miserably, but that's okay. Again, this is just a little extra energy gain, right? So there we go. This will be basically everything over there. Any tiny bit of energy that we can get, we want. And yeah, now we have it. It's beautiful. Again, we're going to be using up all of our energy. We're starting to build some cannons, which is great. And once we have them, we're pretty much set for the map. That is right. Let's get our cannons. Let's start working our way to this point of interest. Hopefully. Ooh, look at that. We can even move this bad boy up a little bit. Look at that. We can move you over a little bit as well. And we can even toss down a 3rd. Oh my, our energy is looking so good. You know what? We might even be able to snag a 4th and get some mortars behind it. Oh my, we're holding some good ground. Look at our energy. We're already at 8.8 generation. We're building things. We're ammoing things. You know, the energy down here is looking very, very strong. We will want a pylon network just to make things a little bit easier. We will want a sprayer just to fill with some AC. We only need the 1. Don't need more than that. So you know what? Feeling super, super, super fine about all of this. And you know what? We can even move our friendos up. We can start the assault already. Oh my. Oh, it is so nice. That's right. That's right. It's feeling pretty good. And you know what? Let's grab a sprayer. Let's just toss our sprayer down. We're going to want it. It's going to need to happen. We're not going to allow it to be on, of course. We just want it to exist. You know, existence is all that is required of this sprayer. So, yeah, I'm pretty okay with that, you know? Sometimes all you need is just to be there, and everything is smooth after that. Look at this, our mortar coming down. It's going to do some pretty good damage to the deepest of the creepest, and yeah, we can even toss down some pylons, right? So we can do some pyloning. We are going to want to power up this totem, of course, so let us do that. We are going to want to bring stuff down here. I guess we don't really care, but we're going to bring it back, I suppose. So that is where these totems will come into play. And honestly, one thing to note, I want to do this all in one go, so I'm going to build like 3 or 4 terps, and what we're going to do is we're going to just start flattening the land. What level do we want it at? Is this the level that we want it at? That's probably a decent level, right? So if we terraform right here, I think that's pretty good. Or do we want it up here? Let's go with the top side, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to start flattening. We are just going to do this entire area basically up to our point of interest, so to speak, right now. Let's just make sure it's flat. It will just make things easier. As you notice, there's just a lot of hills there. We are going to set these on nearest first. That way it will just flatten out things that we care about. And then we're just going to move so much smoother because, you know, we got a terp squad behind us. We have the energy. We have, again, everything we need. We can even toss down a couple more cannons. We can toss down a couple more mortars while these terps get built, while they start doing their work. And then once that's done, we are in the go mode. You know, everything is just go. So we can even toss down another mortar up here. Again, our goal is to keep our energy in use. And yeah, we're going to just start flattening the land. Look at this. We can already put down a mortar up here. We can move our cannons up. We can move a cannon over here. Again, it's just letting us just be a lot more, you know, close. Efficient? Efficiency is good. I like efficiency. That's a term that I use. So yeah, it's a lot more efficient to do it this way. And right now, I just want to be as efficient as possible in getting over there. That being said, we will need to move our turps up. 4, maybe we could use a couple more, you know, why not? Again, we have the energy, we have the capability, we have the power. Let's just toss down, say, 3 more, and now we're starting to move. Look at this. See, as soon as they land, we have spots to put some more useful cannons. So yeah, this is grand. We are able to fly everything up, we're able to place things down, things are able to defend, we're able to terp up. You know, this is just perfect. You really can't ask for too much that is better than this currently. And yeah, I am thrilled by it. Hopefully we'll be able to get to move over here, but you know, move right over there. Why not? Our sprayer is looking fantastic right in the back, so gotta love that, always. We'll toss down a couple more of these. And look at that, our terps getting to work over here. What does that mean? Oh, a whole row of things that we can build? Yeah. Oh, let's see what Tricky has to say. Whoa, do you see that? I didn't notice it before, but our tactical retreat, or because of our tactical retreat, but there seems to be a flip breeder on this planet. Surely we can use that to grip more anti-creeper sprayer settings. And then he goes over to sprayer settings. I love this. So if you didn't know that you could collect his ore, you know now, right? This is, you know, just a very nice way to introduce that mechanic, just in case you weren't aware. Now, I was aware, so I was very, very okay with that. That being said, doesn't mean I don't like to see it in action, right? Again, it's not something that you do every day, so I wholeheartedly love the way that this was presented. I think it's a great way to teach new players, people who aren't 100% sure, things like that. There's just a lot to learn, and, you know, having a lot to learn is not a bad thing. The only thing I don't really know about is I don't know if you can actually remove this message. So slight problem there. But again, luckily enough, we have the room to just move all of our units up. Terping is going super strong. So yeah, we're just doing it at this point, right? Unfortunately, we are kind of at the point where we need to get our butts down there and get in there. Unfortunately, so let's just make some more room for some mortars. We may lose a cannon. It's okay. They are doing their job. We are high up, so the mortars are doing pretty much all of the work right now. But that's... Oh, you know what we're also missing? Some towers. I am talking way too much. I am losing towers. And you know what? Again, that's okay. I am okay with that. I just want to move these 2 forward. And I want to move some more cannons forward, of course. More cannons, more good. More mortars, even better. And what's the best? A sprayer in a hole. That's right. We want that sprayer in that hole. We want that sprayer working for us. And we can even terraform up a little bit more, of course. So let's just keep the terraforming coming, because you know what? Again, more land, more good. That's what we want to see. And I actually want to terraform around this. I want to make this a pit of despair that only we can get in. So let's do that. We have about 10 seconds before our objective breeds, so to speak. So we clearly will want this. We're going to want, you know, that to be connected up. We're going to actually want some pylons over here. So let's connect up a pylon network. And there we have it. I think once this works, we should be good. Now, that being said, we still have a little bit of a problem, and that is the fact that the creeper may ruin our breeder chances. That's okay. That's okay. We have it set to always on, and I think we have most of the landia that will be consumed. So there we go. We have the breeding happening. We're going to turn this to collect as ore and AC pull field. That way it doesn't escape. It doesn't escape, and we start collecting it. And then we're going to turn this bad boy on. We probably could have turned this on earlier. Kind of my fault there. Probably should have done that. But now we have ore coming in. We have ore coming out. And I do think we have enough AC just from that one push to complete the map. That's right. That's right. It's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. Let's see how this is filling up. That's already at 66 needed. How much do we have in the bank? Over 90. Yep, we are done. That's the map completed. Just like that. So, yeah, super feeling it. Super feeling it. Map number 1 is in the bag. I should have turned this on earlier. That was, I was thinking too much, and I told myself I was going to turn it on earlier, and I totally didn't. So, yeah, we still didn't break 8 minutes, but that's okay. That's okay. I think I was still faster than the first time I did it. Again, I did literally this exact same strategy with terps and all. So this is exactly what I did. There we go. There's our friendo. And let's get out of here. Just over 8 minutes. Let's see how I did. There we go. See, there we go. I shaved about almost a minute. Actually, pretty much a minute exactly off my time, which is still top time. So I will take it for my second go, shaving off a minute. Let us get moving to the next one, which again, I had no idea how to do this one. I am going to express that vehemently that I did not know how to do this one. 3 totems, 3 resources, but wait, not all of them are possible. What is this witchcraft? Inspired by a certain map made by fire. So Fire Swamp, fantastic. You have taught me things, thanks to Tricky teaching me things, which is great. Here we go. I did see this randomness. Welcome back to Totem Busters, where, oh my god, this world is ready for the trash can. It's got more holes in it than French cheese. Or than the French cheese I ate yesterday. Come to think of it, does French cheese even have holes? I might be comparing incorrectly here. Yeah, I'm fairly certain there's no holes in it, but wait, we're not here to discuss cheese. I mean, you should always be here to discuss cheese. Cheese is delicious. We're here to activate the totem. Anyway, we will always charge up the totem objective out here. Yes, we will. We know all the tricks. Anti-Creeper is a blue-white source. Green Arcrister are Liftic sources. But wait, there's no red-on sources. We kind of need it. And there's no Anti-Creeper either. Wait, we don't get either? Okay, so let's take a look at this. And I did not know this at all. So, this is our map. Nice and nice. Very craggy. Very, very holy. We have a 69 emitter, a 69 emitter, a 69 emitter, some skimmers in 4 minutes. Oh boy, oh boy. And then we have our totems. So we have a totem down here that needs 20 Anti-Creeper. We have a totem in the middle that needs 20 Liftic, and we have a totem that needs 20 Arg. Now, I had no idea, and I did see these crimson crystals in the totems. I did see the crystal, and I had no idea what that was for. I mean, realistically, I did not know what that was going to do. So we can go anywhere, and my thought process was, well, if I can guard this mesh should hopefully hold back the crimson, or hold back the creep. I don't want this to turn into crimson. That is my logic, right? I don't want this to really crimsonate and really just disrupt everything, right? I would much rather, in essence, let's see, can we get this to the edge? How close do you have to be to get to the edge? Ooh, pretty far. Alright, and we want this to go all the way across with holding control. I just want to make sure we're still getting power as we go. So yeah, I don't want this to turn stuff to crimson. So this is my thought process, is I'm just going to start right here, right? We're going to get our 2 towers, we're going to keep moving, and we're just going to place a cannon right at the top up here, right? If this cannon turns on, we are going to be in such a good way, because we can just protect this totem. And there's my logic. So, take it or leave it. That was my thought process. And it still is my thought process, oddly enough. I still want to defend this for the sake of, Cannonopia. Fingers crossed that cannon gets built. I think we can do it. Our energy is looking pretty good, and there is our cannon. It is beautiful up there. And now we can even toss in more and more power. Why? Because we have our cannon defense. It happened. It's beautiful. It is a thing of glory. And yeah, let's just do a couple of rows of this, because clearly we want the power. Power good. Power very good. Oh, what does this say? Wait, there's crimson crystals under each totem. I noticed that. That was part of my problem, right? What does that mean? We can totally make use of that. All right. I figured this one out. Feel free to thank me for my genius. Thank you, Tricky. You are a genius. I had no idea about this mechanic. You got to make sure the creeper touches the ARG and AC totems. The AC one just got destroyed, which, I mean, this is exactly what happened. I was like, just got destroyed. What do you mean? But the ARG one is behind a wall. You might have to help out the creeper for once and terp down that wall so the creeper can destroy the totem for you. That's right. If the creeper touches this crystal under the totem, then it wins, or then the totem is destroyed. So good for us that we actually had a defense and it worked, and that's what happened. we need this totem to actually get touched by creeper. That's the thing. So there we go. That is the trick to this map. And I had, again, no idea. And I completely anti-tricked myself. Because, again, what I did was exactly what I did right here. I literally did the one thing that you shouldn't do, and that's protect the totem. And we're doing it again. You know what? And I'm happy to do it. I actually think this is a better start than I could hope for, because we're in a good location. We are defending this, and we need this green R, right? We will need that green R. Now, that being said, we also want this totem to get destroyed. So we are going to let it get destroyed, but we're still going to defend this location. So there we go. Let's see how it goes. Our goal is to defend this location. Maybe put down another cannon. Well, actually, let's see how our energy is, because I did build some more towers. But the goal is to let this creep touch that, right? And then if that creep does touch that, that's all it needs to do. Just this creep needs to just get to that, touch that, and then we will have victory on this side, right? Because again, we don't care. We don't want it to get further, you know. We just want it to touch that, and then we are good. Again, look at this, boom. We are already here setting up defenses. We have a lot of energy coming in now, and we're only going to be making more of it. So this is kind of how... Oh, there we go. We are just about there. Come on, just do it. Do it. I am going to move that around. I don't want that to be shooting anything we don't want it to shoot. We are super close to our goal. We are going to get some more cannons, because, again, we have the Energize. So we're going to toss down 2 more. Again, just as defense over here, and we are going to start our Terp war. That's right, we want, you know, a couple of Terps. Probably a few. I don't know how many we need. 3, maybe? And we're going to do a little interesting thing. That is right, that is right. So what we're going to do for Turpitude is we're actually going to Terp quite a bit. So this is one thing. This totem was quite a problem to actually get destroyed. So we're going to do a little terraforming action. And we are going to make this very small. And we're going to make some walls. We're going to make some walls, right? So whatever this height is, this is height 9. Well, clearly I want this to be 11 then, right? Just too high, not super high. But I want it to be a height 11 wall here. So the creep coming up will start pooling up and will actually destroy this entirely. We also, maybe we want it to be 11 like this. And maybe we'll make a nice little channel to the wall itself, right? Just a nice little area. Let's see how this goes. You know, maybe we'll just do this, let it flow through just a small little area, and then it will just naturally come to this tower. Now, of course, problematically so, right now, we can see that, yeah, my terps aren't built yet, you know, all of that good stuff, and, you know, that will come in time, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, so feeling real good about that, and we just want some more energy, of course, so I'm not going to be too specific about this, but I am going to toss down just a whole slew of towers, using control, so they go in a straight line, because straight lines are good lines, and we're just going to sort of cover up just the main portions of the map, of course. You know, you always want your energy. We are going to want more cannons. We are going to want mortars. We're all, you know, all of that good stuff. So this will be our power set as well. We only need to defend this right here. We only need to kill this right there. So yeah, I'm feeling super good about all of this. And there we go. There is the AC1 complete, which means now we can just move this along. And the important thing is we are so close to the screener. We have kept the creep at bay. We have some defenses at the current moment. Now, currently, we are very power starved, right? Very, very power starved, but we're power starved to generate power, of course. So it's sort of a give and take. I mean, look at this. Our power starvation is basically over already. Not completely, but basically. You know, for the most part, kind of over. I'm not super worried about power right now. I am super worried about moving forward. I am also super worried about terps doing terpy things. So let's have all of these also. Nearest first. Fantastique. Look at that. Our power coming in. I mean, we're already building a huge store. we can handle all of the mortars that we need. It's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous thing. We're going to have some cannon defense, some mortar defense, some more cannon defense. I'm even going to move one cannon like right there with some mortars behind it. I think that's going to be a pretty good set. Shouldn't have moved that cannon first, though, because now that's going to destroy my other cannon. Did see that too late. Again, silly me, silly me. Perfectly fine, though. Perfectly fine. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I completely forgot. We have skimmers. Holy moly. If a skimmer hit that thing, that's freaking game over. So, yeah, we need this power for Le Skimmer. I am going to do a lot of snipers over there. It's going to put us in a deficit. But that's okay. We're going to do some snipers over here, too. So, thankfully, snipers do have a little bit of a perch themselves. So, if you see, we're putting them down there. But they can actually shoot up a level, which is nice. So, snipers actually have a level of perching, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. Height, I mean, they're basically sniper towers, right? They are actively a tower, which is pretty huge for us because, you know, if that wasn't a tower, we could be in a world of hurt right there. We do need to start moving some things forward, though, because, again, we need to get to this greenar, and that's what's going to be most important. Hopefully that cannon doesn't die. Ooh, I don't want you to die. Please don't, sir. Please, please, please. Okay, our snipers did take things. The cannon did die. We'll make some more. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just didn't want it to die, you know? That's okay. Again, we have some orders. Ooh, it's bleeding up. Wow. But again, look at this. Our energy is gorgeous. We are doing a fantastic job. Let's move our terps over. So fantastic, fantastic. And we're going to terraform. Finish our wall, right? So let's just finish this up. Connect that up. That'll be perfect. And now we're going to free the creep, so to speak, right? So we want to do that. And then we want to terrain height, you know, whatever this lowest is, and just say, get your butts in here. Get it going. What, there's 6 spots there. Maybe we can put down 2 more terps. Probably won't even matter. Because, you know, a creep will start flowing over, and there's really not much you can do to stop it. So, yeah, that creep is just going to start flowing over. Doesn't even matter, but hopefully it flows in and just focuses on taking care of business, right? That is essentially my ultimate goal, is the creep just flows in and basically fills that little channel. So here we go. Now we're over here. This is the danger zone, right? I guess a couple of terps over here wouldn't hurt, thinking about it. Again, now we're going for like a decent time. I want to have a decent time over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy over here. We are going to increase our brush size just a tad. Fill in some of these holes, fill in some of these holes, fill it into the edge. Not super, super necessary, of course, but you know what? If we can do it, we should do it because it will just make life easier, of course. We do want some more cannons. And we want to move forward again. I do want to get this up. I want to move cannons forward. I want to have that defense. And I want to start moving up some of these mortars. Right? The mortars do amazing, amazing work. They have good range. They have good damage. Mortars are great. I love me some mortars. And let us go with nearest first on all of these, of course. Having nearest first basically just means we're going to get our land that we can put stuff on, we can build stuff on. Look at that, look how much land we just got. We can build 5 more cannons. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, indeed. Holy moly. And you know what, we can just hit terraform, make sure that's good, please. Beautiful, look at that. And you know what, we might even be at the point where we can start picking up some greener. So, was that what we wanted? Look, the channel worked perfectly. It worked perfectly. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, and the thing that I forgot, we don't have a freaking factory down. Oh, go me. Yeah, we're going to want a factory. So let's make sure that goes down. And you know what, can we pylon across, mayhaps? Yeah, let's just do that. And then from here, let's also... I do need to get some stuff out of here, right? So let's just move all of our terps out. Although, let's terraform this to flat. I think they should be able to do that while flying, which is perfect. Boom. We're going to destroy this tower, and we are going to build a refinery right here. Look at that. The refinery is in the perfect place. We're going to get 2 of them. Don't even need 2. I think We only need like 20 green R's. We don't need to, but we're building to because we can. We have the energy, we have the capability, we have a huge honkin' deficit. But that's going to go down real fast. We just finished building everything, which is great. This should be stable. This is stable. Our energy deficit is not actually going down. I'm actually surprised by that. Oh, maybe it is now. There we go. The deficit is starting to shrink. I'm actually impressed by the level of non-shrinkage that we're having. So, yeah, let's turn off one of these. Oh, nope, our storage is going up. There we go. That's all we needed. It is beautiful. We'll toss down... oh, I was building the pylons. It was the pylons that were the problem. Of course, of course, of course. Skimmers, always going to be a problem. Not the end of the world, though. All we need is one of these to finish and start picking up these bad boys. And we're in the clear, right? I mean, I think that is all she wrote. So, come on. Come on. Pick them up. Get over there. You can do it. Whoop. Delicious. Delicious. Let's see. How much does a crystal get? I don't even know. So we picked up a crystal, sending it over. Making our lift deck. You know. Ooh. Ooh. How's this done? Oh my gosh, it's already almost done. Boom. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. 651. I will take it. I hope that's a pretty good time. I think that's a pretty good time. Let us see. My first one, 12 minutes. So you can see the difference in the first and the second. So I was actually beat by a couple of people. Tricky didn't beat me, so very happy for that. But yeah, 12 down to 652. Love it. Again, had I built the refineries a little bit earlier, I probably could have shaved off maybe 15, 20 seconds of that, or maybe a little bit more. I definitely think time can be saved very substantially. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it goes. Give it a go yourself. Please enjoy. These are great maps. So thank you so much, and I will catch you next time. Take care.